field, the starting quarterback. He came out when everybody else warmed up, and you can see his other teammates are coming back on the field to start the second half, and Bowman is going the wrong way the second half, and it might just be something as simple as that. As Duffy is swung around and dropped to the turf by Neville Gallimore. First sack of the game.
Yeah, just a nice swim move there. And that's what Oklahoma needs. Her coming out to warm up in the second half, unless you get hit by a football, I guess.
That's if in fact that was the case. 3rd and 18, trying to set up the screen. Nothing doing there. 102. 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Red Raiders bringing some pressure, and it's great to see Calcaterra make another grab. He's got first down yardage. He took 2 tremendous blows in the first half. He's listed at 5'10". Doesn't sound like McShay's buying that. Here's Murray to throw. Able to complete to CeeDee Lamb. His forward progress will give him first down yardage as he swung back. He'll
make a play with his feet, so he doesn't have to force anything.
Murray lofts one down the sideline for Lee Morris. He's got it. Did he stay in? And the signal is touchdown. 46 if it stands. Lee Morris will be his 2nd score of the night as he tiptoed down the sideline.
Defense like this, but then has the touch to throw on the run, over the defender, over the shoulder of Morris. This is the lethal combination of Kyler Murray.
And now the Alan Bowman injury becomes more magnified. Where is he? What's he doing right now? Alan Bowman, we catch the tail end of, looks like bothered him there. He got hit with a football.
Yeah, if you have your helmet off and balls you're warming up right before the second half, and it looked like he went down to one knee, and then this is him walking back into the locker room. So it didn't look like he had his helmet on, and the only thing you would really think about was a ball hitting him in the head or maybe in the eye. But as they said,
we're going to have a lot of points and yards. Maybe not what we had 2 years ago, but we might approach that. On 1st down and 10, Kennedy Brooks. They're pushing the pile. Murray will now look to create, directing traffic, throwing on the run, and able to hit his man at the 40-yard line. Charleston Rambo, his first grab. It's a gain of 15. Again, with speculation at this point. Bowman did take a big shot on the sideline right before that last Texas Tech touchdown drive. Here's Carson Meyer. Already has a touchdown pass, and the fullback is down to the 23. 3rd and 8. Murray, quick throw. Back shoulder. CeeDee Lamb brought it down. First down yardage. Desmond Smith coming up jawing now. As players come together, there's a flag down the field. Maybe more than one. It's a gain of 14. But there's not a lot going on there. Let's see.
After the play, there were 2 fouls on the play, both by Oklahoma.
Watch out.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Number 2, that'll be a 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 2, his first. An additional 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. It's 1st and 10.
Murray under some pressure, able to get away with it. He'll throw that away. Let's see where he was.
The quarterback exited the pocket to the right, return, and by rule, there is no intentional grounding.
Murray in trouble, and he's going to be dropped. It's Vontae Dorsey. Who else for the Red Raiders? The rare sack on Kyler Murray. In there at quarterback, and this is after Bowman had a stellar first half. Here's Duffy. He can do some of this for you. He's brought down at the 25-yard line by Kenneth Murray and Mark Jackson.
And was suffering some effects of that. We don't know.
We've got some new video. We'll show it to you as soon as we can. Oh, 3rd and 3. Talk about taking a big hit. Jadean Height was rocked. Height got blasted by Mark Jackson.
It's a good clean hit, too. That ball, and again, you hear me talk about quarterbacks throwing receivers into zone dropping linebackers. He tried to throw that football. He throws it one time and then he doubles over and throws his helmet down. And got to wonder if those two things were connected. I mean, he's had struggles with that lung. Right? It was collapsed after that West Virginia game. It was a serious medical issue, and that was not an easy win, not an easy place to go play.
We welcome those who've been watching. DeLeon Ward, the ball carrier, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag down. It's a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 72. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It's Amani Bledsoe. He has checked in. He'll replace Jacob Hines for now. Here's Duffy. Throwing down the sideline, got a man, and it is caught. Antoine Wesley. And it's a catch emphatically by two of the Zebras. On top of poor Parnell Motley, who can't catch a break.
Look at this throw. Give Jet Duffy credit. This ball is placed perfectly out there for Wesley. It's great coverage by Motley. He's right there. It's just a better throw and catch.
33 seconds left from the 7. Duffy is going to be swung around for a loss, and a big loss. Ronnie Perkins says, I have had enough. Perkins is one of the players that has been inserted into the starting lineups. Second and goal from the 8. Jet Duffy throwing, and it is batted away. Looking for Vasher, and Trey Brown got his hand on it to knock it away. Here's third and goal. Duffy throwing back of the end zone, too hot for Wesley, could not hang on. Robert Barnes had the coverage. Looked like Antoine Wesley got a hand on it and couldn't haul it in. On the 26-yard field goal attempt. Try and make this a one-point game. Bit of a high snap. And Hatfield's able to put it through. Reed Bowman doing a good job on the hold. And it's a one-point game. The Sooners lead. How many points we were on pace for. Trying to blow up the old scoreboard here tonight. Trey Sermon on the ground on first down.
These defenses, too.
Absolutely.
Oklahoma's come out. Obviously, it's a different style, but Texas Tech's playing better on defense.
Sermon patiently running. Using the officials a bit of a pick there, but he has first down yardage. Steps. Better safe than sorry for Brown. There's Kyler Murray on the run. Things just open up for him nicely, right up the middle for a first down. And he's in the Texas Tech territory. It's a gain of 12.
Still down on the field.
This game has had a little of everything and a lot of everything. And he's playing in the fourth quarter. It's not a Tua Tagovailoa situation. CeeDee Lamb now. He's banged down from behind inside the 30.
Because Charleston Rambo, the substitute for Marquise Brown, not quite as explosive.
There's Murray to throw. Good play by Lamb, coming back to his quarterback to make a play. Sermon has first down yardage, and then some. Give him 6. Touchdown, 20 yards for Trey Sermon. Like so many of the runs tonight that appear to be they're going to go for a few-yard gain, and then it turns out to be 20 and a score. 47 yards and a couple of scores. See how Texas Tech can try to answer this, trailing by 8 without their starting quarterback. And, that just speaks to the offenses in this conference. Jet Duffy. This is what he brings to the party. It's a gain of 19.
Touchdowns. And so that's the first time he's gotten loose. Make Oklahoma think about it.
Duffy sitting back there and throwing now. Jump ball, and it is knocked to the turf. Parnell Motley nearly picked it off, and T.J. Vasher saw to it that it wasn't. Duffy 3 of 9, 57 yards passing. On the ground, Ward trying to turn the corner. It'll be thrown out of bounds by Curtis Bolton.
Sooners,
Oklahoma. All together, everybody. Thank you for that. Could have been rhetorical. Let's see where they spot him. Forward progress looks like they're going to give it to him.
National Football League. But he's got the temperature of this team, no question.
Duffy trying to get out of there. Throws on the run to Wesley. Wesley trying to stay in bounds, see where he went out. They're going to mark him out at the 15-yard line. Don't go anywhere, people. Second down and 8. The Oklahoma 13. Duffy thinking about it. And he's pressing his luck now. Now he's just trying to hang on to the football and get back to the line of scrimmage. Duffy wanted to take off the whole time, and he's brought down at the 9. Again by Kenneth Murray. He's going to be short. It's 4th down, 4th and 4. Duffy going to take a shot for Wesley, and it's knocked away. The flag comes down. It's Motley. Antoine Wesley was the intended receiver. 6th penalty on the Sooners this half, Todd.
And it's been really interesting in the last few plays standing behind Cliff Kingsbury, watching him manage this inexperienced quarterback, signaling in the plays, and then communicating.
They're going to try this again now.
I would go right back at Parnell Motley. You got Wesley at the bottom down here, one-on-one.
Duffy dropped by Amani Bledsoe, who's been in the middle of everything. Pushing back to the 9. Duffy fakes left and throws right to Ward. He'll be rocked down at the 5 by Ryan Jones. Jet Duffy with people running at him. It is knocked away. Vasher got a hand on it, tipped it away. Seth Collins had a chance at it. Jordan Parker had an opportunity. And it falls to the turf. Interference penalty the last time. 4th and goal from the 4. Duffy throwing against his body. It's tipped. It's caught for the touchdown. Zach Austin makes the grab off the turf and hooks it around the pylon for the score. Makes the grab there. 2-point conversion for the tie. Seth Collins going to throw it, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Robert Barnes bringing it down the sideline. Robert Barnes picking up his blockers. Robert Barnes for 2 the other way. What a stunning turn of events. That's a 4-point lead.
They ran this play earlier in the game, and Seth Collins is a former quarterback. He was a quarterback at Oregon State, transferred and played receiver here, so they're confident in him throwing the football, but that was a poor decision, and you don't think you're going to give up 2 points when you're going for 2.
Travel to Morgantown to take on West Virginia. Still some work to be done here. The speedster Kyler Murray is still running down the sideline. Murray on the ground to Trey Sermon. He runs right into Vontae Dorsey. Who else? Murray gives it to Sermon. He's got 1st down yardage and then some. Trey Sermon and Kyler Murray both over 100 yards rushing. Down to 1. Kyler Murray on the option. The pitch it to Sermon, and he'll come up just short of the marker and inbound, so the clock will continue to wind. Reese, you mentioned it, they lost Rodney Anderson in the 2nd game of the season. He'd already graduated back in May, but to lure down at 1. Red Raiders defense trying to keep him in the game, and it's Sermon able to squeak through for the 1st down.
An offense that you don't think about when you think about Oklahoma.
Sermon some more. Sermon wants some more. Forget the yards. How about another touchdown? Trey Sermon. And it's an even 50 for the Sooners.
There is no foul for running into the holder as the defender was blocked into him. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Oklahoma, number 71, his first. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
Now over 200 yards, Todd, on the ground rushing.
Yeah, scores. He's kind of the overlooked guy on this offense with all the other playmakers, and I've always been impressed with his vision and patience. He's all
offensive line talent as well.
Here's Daquan Bowman from the 5. Out beyond the 30 and the 40. And he is shoved out shy of midfield.
Interceptions that put his defense behind the 8 ball early, and that was 14 points. After that, they settled down, but there's still question marks for me with Oklahoma, and in particular the secondary. You got guys like Parnell Motley that it looks to me like they've lost confidence.
How improved they were. And it's hard to get a real feel with the loss of Alan Bowman not being around in the second half. Antoine Wesley on the receiving end for a first down.
A touchdown and a field goal.
2 timeouts remaining. Duffy trying to find his way out of there. Nothing doing. It's a loss. They will be on the road at Oklahoma State. Figure out the Cowboys yet? Down to Seth Collins. It's a grab. And they're inside the 10-yard line. Clock will wind as they move the sticks. Duffy throwing. It's caught at the half-yard line.
Ball doesn't get there.
Duffy trying to run it in. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to hold the ball over the end zone.
Physical up front run game.
They bring in Dawson Deaton, the left tackle, as a blocker, and Jet Duffy runs behind him for the score. Trying to make it a field goal game. Back of the end zone, knocked away. Robert Barnes got the hand on it. It is out there. Here's your onside kick. Get a high bounce. And it bounces out of bounds. I don't know if that went 10 yards or not. There's a flag down. See if they left early.
2 fouls on the play. Offside, kicking team, number 6. Penalty is declined. Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team number 55. 5 yards will be added to the dead ball spot. First down.
Fouls would be priority number 1.
It was a long time ago that Texas Tech led 14-0 in this game. Oklahoma has touchdown drive 75, 75, 83, 99, 69, 75, and 75 yards.
Well, Coach, early on you have a couple turnovers, and quarterback Kyler Murray throws the 2 interceptions. How do you get him to kind of settle back in after that?
He's a competitor. He's been in these arenas. He's got a lot of confidence in what we're doing, a lot of confidence in himself. He came back and played awesome the rest of the way.
And what have you learned from your defense tonight? Obviously, a couple of them put in some tough situations early on.
Yeah, we did. We put them in terrible situations with the turnovers and with penalties, like right there at the end. So we're growing. We're getting better. We did it without a lot of our guys tonight, but we found a way to win in a tough environment.
Appreciate it. Congratulations, Coach.
Kyler Murray and Trey Sermon were excellent.